Everybody, good morning. Just give me a minute, please. Wildflowers. Let's see. Hey, how you guys doing? It's just this YouTube Studio is giving me a hard time getting everything set up, so give me a minute. So how's everybody's morning today? I'm almost done. As you can see, this is going to be something different than what I usually do. Mass Effect was a game right before GTA, before Red Dead, before that stuff. This is the game I played like a lot back in the day. Shut up, flyers. You'll wait. Because Daddy said so. Hey, Ben. I'll check out who's here right now. Give me a second. Alright, let's get going. Hey, Justin. Hey, Jude. Let me see who else is there. Let me keep that open. Alright. So who we got here? Hey, Squawk. Cool Monkey. Toby. How you doing? Flyers. Ben. Moo Moo. Taka. How you doing? Been a while. Justin. And Freddy. What's up? So like I was saying, this is Mass Effect. They released a Legendary Edition where it includes all 3 games. I played these games to death when I was younger, like in my mid-20s, because that's when these games came out. And these are RPG games, and it's very good. I really enjoyed the story of all 3. The only one I never finished was the first one, because the first one was always a little janky, like the mechanics were a little off. 2 and 3 refined it and made it a much better experience, and I was able to finish both of those. Mass Effect 1, I only got to, I want to say before, what's her name? The fight with Liara's mother. And then I just stopped playing from there, because that's when, because I played Mass Effect last, the first one, which is funny, because I played 2 and 3 first, and then for some reason I jumped into Mass Effect 1 later on. But, when I stopped playing Mass Effect was when I really started getting into GTA and Red Dead, so I never finished it. But now here's a chance for me to do it. And in a remastered version where all the stupid mechanics that were in the first game that annoyed me, most of them are fixed or done better. So we're gonna do that. This is a game that has a big universe in it. There's a lot of elements from different sci-fi games. Like it takes from Star Wars, from Star Trek, a lot of different sci-fi games. Whatever, Flyers. You shut up, boy. I'm gonna talk because this is my stream, not yours. Yes, I know, Ada. I'm old, and welcome. So we're gonna start fresh. This is gonna be my first time going through it, to the first Mass Effect, just starting off. So brand new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Now I'll explain as I go along how everything works here.
Establishing secure.
Hey, what's up, boss? How you doing, buddy?
Secure connection confirmed.
Oh, geez, Flyers, you really want me to join that server? I'm not much of a car guy. Thank you, Ada. So I'm just gonna go with the regular guy, John Shepard. I'm just gonna name him after me, just because I can.
Please log in to access your profile. Profile reconstruction complete.
Oh, but I don't want to. You know what? No, wait. I don't want to. I want to change
Please
that
log
part.
in to access your
So I need to customize them. But I'll just keep them the same look.
Please log in to access your profile.
I do want to change his backstory and stuff. Which you could change the backstory of like where he came from, how he's how he grew up, and how he's looked at by the military.
Confirm
And it's the only time you can do it.
history.
Like, and it'll carry over to the other two games. So we have three choices. He could be a spacer, which is like basically he's a family, military family. He comes from a military family. His parents were in the military, and then he was just basically in the military since day one. A colonist, which means he was born outside of Earth, and he He grew up. Let's see, small border colony, Vatican Traverse. When we were 16 slavers raided Medora, slaughtering his family and friends. Okay, so he had a tragedy when he was younger, and then he joined the Alliance later on. Or an Earthborn, where he was pretty much growing up on his own as an orphan. I think that's what it is, and basically did a bunch of petty crimes and was in the gangs until he decided to join the Alliance when he was 18. Now, I've done these two. I've never done the family one before. You should be the straight and narrow guy, so I'll do the spacer
Confirm
one.
psychological profile.
And then since he's a military background, he should probably be a war hero. I don't think I've done a war hero before. I've done this one where he's an absolute asshole, where he's just rude to everybody. I actually I've done a playthrough with that, but I don't really like how he like treats everybody. I'm not, because that's not really my style. So, but I'd rather be the war hero. I haven't been the war hero in a while, so. And yes, I've done several playthroughs of this game, so that's why I was able to change it around often. Actually, the first game, I think, if I remember correctly, you had to play it several times to get, like, full, to level up all the way. So let's go. Let's be a war hero.
Specialization.
Now, here's where things get interesting. So this is the different playstyles that you can do. A soldier is basically, if you play Gears of War, that's basically the playstyle you're going to play with a soldier. You're basically going to be proficient in all weapons, including the assault rifle and the shotgun and the pistol and the sniper. So you won't have any of the special powers that the game has, but you'll have like special ways to kill people with the weapons and stuff. And engineer, it's more like if you were playing Watch Dogs. You're going to be basically a hacker. You'll be able to get into things. You'll be able to hack computers, hack robot enemies and stuff like that. The downside to being an engineer is that you have light armor, so you won't be able to really get into fights, and you'll also be you'll only be good with a pistol. All the other weapons, you only do general damage. You won't have any weapon upgrades. For the adept, this would be like the Jedi character. This guy has a bunch of powers. He could move people around, like he could do like the Jedi push. He could do like he could make people lose the gravity and float around in the air. I forgot what other powers he had. In the other Mass Effects, he could like teleport and do like a charge where he pushes back an opponent, and then you could shoot him after he's like stunned. And I think the adepts are good with shotguns. So that actually no, not the adept. The adept's only good with the pistol as well, and also only wears light armor. So, and the soldier would be heavy armor, so he's well defended. He'd basically be your tank. And then there's the mix of different kinds. The infiltrator is like a combination of the soldier and the engineer. He has some hacking ability, but he's not as strong as an engineer. But he does have a proficiency with a sniper rifle, so he would be good for long distance. And that's actually the one I'm going to pick, but I'm going to go through the other two. The Sentinel is a combination of the what in this universe is called a biotic. It's basically like the Jedi powers, and the combination of the Jedi powers and the hacking ability. The only thing with this guy is the hardest one to do because he has no like damage buffs other than his powers. And his powers really rely on it's maybe more for crowd control than actual damage. Like you'll float people in the air and you'll push them around, but it won't do as much damage as weapons do. And he'll only be good with a pistol. So this is the hardest class to play the game through. And the Vanguard is a combination of a biotic and a soldier. And he'll be proficient with a shotgun, so he'll be very good with a shotgun. So the good thing about the Vanguard is you could like throw people around, and then like when they're knocked out or stunned, you can shoot them with a shotgun up close. And it's good to kill. But I'm going to be an infiltrator because I'm more of a sniper player on this game.
Confirm
Thank you, Freddy.
facial identification.
And then we'll just keep his
Profile
regular look.
reconstruction complete. Identification confirmed.
Let's see. Normal, level up off, legendary, subtitles, let's keep those on, defensive, and I'll save on. Okay, let's go. Yeah, you played this game, Zofo? Good. You should know. You know this game is very good.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero. And Shepard's the best we've got.
Yeah, if you know about RPGs, this game will be easy to follow. It's just having to learn the universe, because the game is very different from other universes. You have to learn the different species and stuff. There's a lot of different species in this game. Next week, Flyers, I'll play GTA next week. Because I know that Panther statue came out today, and I do want to do a stream about that. Probably Wednesday. Well, this is your chance to find out what these games are like, Freddy. I mean, I'll just do the first, like, couple missions. It is really grindy heavy. Like, RPGs tend to be grindy heavy.
Transmission sequence.
Like, there's a lot of, like, side missions and stuff to do, but I really just want to cover the main ones on well, not on stream, because this will be the only time I stream it. If I do other videos, it'll be just doing different sections of the game.
Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
You have 620 million legit? Well, you can add to that now, Ada.
All stations secure.
I mean, I think the Panther is worth 2 million. 1.9 million, I think, and then with the additional stuff, you'll probably get get well over 2. Glinder? He's the #1 Glinder? Okay, Freddy.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
No Flyers, because I'm not a sweaty tryhard.
Hitting the relay.
I think it's like one time only guaranteed. Like, I think what they're trying to say is that you'll get it the first time you try to get it, but then after that it's a chance. So I'm guessing like it's gonna be like the diamonds. It's gonna be like an 8% chance you get it again.
Navigation. Check. Internal emission sync.
Yes, I am happy. But I do want to try to play other games. I don't want to stick to just GTA and Red Dead, so that's why I'm gonna try Mass Effect. And I have other gaming ideas that I want to try out.
Is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
So that's Joker. He's played by Seth Green, if anybody knows from Robot Chicken fame.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their
Cold War. I really haven't. I haven't even bought Cold War. I'll wait till it's on sale and then I'll play for story. I don't really do the multiplayer on Call of Duty. So let me give you guys a little insight. So the guy that they were talking about, Nihilus, he's a Spectre. A Spectre is an elite agent for the Council. Now the Council is made up of 3 different races that are in the galaxy, the most dominant ones in the galaxy. And actually, the humanity is trying to be the 4th one. But they're trying to get a human Spectre in there first, and that's going to be Shepard.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Ethan Prime.
I don't play COD, so why would you say I suck? You don't know.
Sir. I think Nihilus is headed.
What if I get on and what if I beat you, Flyers? Then what are you going to
Tell
say?
Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
1,000,000 KD ratio, okay.
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Thank you, MLG. Alright, so we're going to go talk to the captain. And the one thing about RPGs, especially in this game, it's good to talk to everybody. Whenever you have a chance to talk to anybody. Like this is Presley. He's the navigator of the ship.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see
your first game on COD? You'll get a nuke. Okay.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, now Turian is a species that the Nihilus is the guy that was on the deck earlier.
You have to admit something.
Now they're touchy between humans and Turians because when they first met, it was when humanity was first exploring space, and so the first race they ran into was the Turians, and it was hostile. So they had a war for like about a good I forgot how many years it was, but they fought for a long time, and now they're kind of shaky. Their relationships are shaky at the moment. They get along, but they're always wary of each other.
Think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans.
Now the Normandy, the ship that we're on, is like a prototype ship. It has like top of the line stealth technology that they're testing out.
A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too.
Hello, Michael. Welcome to the stream.
It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission.
Yeah, Captain Anderson plays a big part in all three games. You're basically your CO in all three games.
Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact.
There's a lot of people in this game, and a lot of humans in this game that think about that about the Turians. They have a really shaky trust in the Turians. But you're gonna make good friends with one of the Turians. You'll meet them later on in the game.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
So that's the thing about Spectres. They really operate outside the law. They're more like vigilantes, but they only answer to the council.
There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
See, but it's true what Jenkins is saying.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War.
That's the First Contact War, is the war with where the humans made first contact with the Turians.
I heard Nihilus once took down.
There was a big misunderstanding, and they ended up in the war.
Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone.
There's going to be a lot of talk in cinematics, but it really helps to lay that foundation of the universe and what's going on around the world, around the universe.
With a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans.
So the
no matter
Blitz is
how
the backstory that Shepard has in that I picked for his game. In the Blitz, it was a fight where he was held on his own, and he had to held off a bunch of enemies, and he was able to do it single-handedly. So he became a war hero because I think it was a colony defended. That was what the Blitz was.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the field.
Now, Eden Prime is the most successful colony that Earth has in this game, and it's on the outskirts of the Attican Traverse, which is actually it's pretty much a lawless part of the space. The Council has no control over what happens in the Attican Traverse, so they're right at the edge, right at the border. But they've been able to make a successful colony out of that area.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there.
There is more than it's more than a shakedown. We'll find out right now.
We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real.
Hey, Mark, how you doing, buddy? Welcome.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye.
All right, let's go talk to the captain. All right, and this is Nihilus. This is the Spectre everybody's talking about.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
Now we find out what's the real mission.
More than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis.
That's Captain Anderson. He's going to be your CEO for most of the 3 games.
It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years.
So the Protheans are an ancient race that was highly technically advanced. And all the technology that all the races use now is based on their technology, on the Prothean technology. So any discoveries made about the Protheans is a big deal in this universe.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
Hey, Jamal, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Hey, Jay, look.
Just what they told us in school.
Hey, change your name.
They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
No, the Citadel is like the center of everything that's going on in that universe. Like, all the races meet there. They have business dealings there. The council is there. Everything that has to do with whatever's controlled by a council happens from the Citadel. And we'll be visiting that shortly. And now, like I said, everybody is really interested in all this Prothean technology because everything that's come from, everything that they've advanced has come because of the Prothean technology that they discovered. And also, the mass relay is the main way they transport around different parts of the galaxy because they're like basically fast travels to different areas.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies.
Well, Mark.
We're ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds. To
Thank you,
forge a place
Jamil.
for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based
Really?
on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we
Sorry to hear that,
discovered
Jay. Look,
this
I didn't know that
Prothean
Sony had a
world
problem with it. I don't know why.
We'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and
Hey, Tyler,
criminals
welcome.
active in there.
Thank you.
They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Yeah, that's true, scientist. He's eyeing the check because he knows. See, I think I went through everything. Okay, let's go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close
Hey, we should be getting
Captain,
some
we got a
action soon.
problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
And as always, a mission never goes as smoothly as it's supposed to. We got trouble.
Get down!
Wow, Saber.
We are under attack.
How you doing, buddy?
Heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Thank you, sir. I'm good, bro.
Everything cuts out after that. No
Just trying
comm
something
traffic
new.
at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other
Looks like a
Alliance ships in
giant
the
hand.
area.
But it's actually, it's not even
Take
a,
us in, Joker. Fast and quiet.
they think it's a ship, but it's going to be more than that. We'll find that out later.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention.
But it looks like a giant
It's our
hand
best
reaching
chance
out,
to
reaching
secure
down the
the
planet.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was
Oh,
doing
you're
some
almost there
serious
too, Jay,
digging
look.
here, Captain.
Your team's the
It's
muscle
not
of
human
this
versus
operation,
alien.
Commander.
It's like
Go
this is
ahead
like
and
a
head straight to the
civilization
dig
where
site.
all the races are trying to get along with each other. There's a lot of politics in the game, Saber. You might like it.
Beacon's your top priority.
It's basically an RPG with shooting elements in it.
You coming with us?
As the games progressed, 2 and 3 became more shooter-centric. This game is a little more on the RPG side, the first one.
Will scout out ahead.
But all three games are great, though.
Throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Yeah, you're right, Tyler. That happened to me when I got to 200. I kept going between 200 and 199 for some reason. Alright. Let me remember how to equip different things here. Okay, there we go. That's the wheel. So I want to use my sniper rifle better. Alright, that's how to dash. That's how to aim. These things, I don't know what they are. They only make one appearance in the game. I don't think I ever see these guys again. I don't know if they're native to this planet. Damn, that's bad shooting. That's the thing about this game in the beginning. Since your skills are so low, even though you're hitting it directly, you might miss. There we go.
Clear.
Hey, what's up, Sev? Okay, so we gotta investigate what's going on and try to get the beacon. And you got 2 squad mates with you. And figure out where we have to go. And you can actually direct your squad mates to go ahead.
Not without an airlift.
Okay, and then there's gear that you can collect, and you can upgrade your weapons and stuff too. We'll just keep what we have for now. How to be cracked at Fortnite? I've never seen Freddy in Fortnite. I wonder how good is he? Which way can I go? Can I go this way? It's been so long since I played this game. Let me see if I remember where I have to go. I guess I should head to that thing over there. No, this is a dead end. They really did a good job with remastering this. The game looks pretty good. This game came out in 2006, so they did a lot to upgrade it. Looks very nice. Sims Life? I guess I'll find out how Fortnite is when I get to 1,000 subs. Yeah, here we go. We're about to get ambushed here. And that guy's gonna die. The only thing I don't like this is that the cover is automatic, so you have to find an area to take cover in. And the game does it for you. In other games, you'll be able to like target where you want to take cover at. Also, the weapons aren't clip based; they're based on energy and heat. If your gun overheats, there's a cooldown. Let's see, poor Jenkins, he's gone.
Rip right through his shields. We're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah, he wanted to rush into a fight. Unfortunately, he found the fight alright. Oh. See, I should have missed that shot. Alright.
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies.
That's Nihilus.
Check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Oh. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, there you go. He did a good job of killing it. See, in this game, your squad mates aren't always useless. They actually come in handy. Especially when they start using their powers. Kaden Alenko, he's a biotic. So he does have some of the Jedi powers that I was talking about earlier. Let me see if I can try those out later. What does he have? He has throw and he has sabotage. He's also what's called an engineer. So he's a mix of the two. So throw is basically like a Jedi, like a force push, and then sabotage just messes with any shields that a player might have. And what are my powers? Do I have any powers right now? I have overload, which overloads the shields, and I have sabotage as well. Hey Lewis, welcome to the stream. And this is gonna be Ashley Williams. He's another crewmate you're gonna have. All right, Jay. Look, I'll see about this weekend because I do work this weekend. And those are called the Geth. The Geth are basically like they're cybernetic beings. They're completely AI. And they have an interesting backstory too. Oh geez, that's terrible. See, now my gun overheated and I gotta wait for it to cool up. There you go, headshot, nice.
Thanks for your help. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Oh, geez, Tyler, you need to renew that.
Payback.
Or else no more MOB. Alright, so let me do a quick backstory on the Geth. The Geth are synthetic beings. They're AI, basically. They were created by another race. I forgot the race is called. I'll find out later. They were created by another race that made them. They made them for to do like general work, like basically slaves, to treat them as slaves. But the Geth eventually, like their AI developed to the point where they were able to think for themselves, and eventually they kicked that race. They kicked them out of their planet. And now that race, as soon as I remember the name, I'll let you guys know. But now that race is in their own little ships, and they float around the galaxy like homeless people, like flying around, because they don't have a planet of their own, because they were kicked out by the Geth. And like I said, like the game said, the Geth haven't been seen outside of that homeworld in 200 years. So this is the first time they've encountered Geth in a long time.
What else do you know about the Geth?
And they'll give you the backstory right now.
History class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians.
The Quarians, that's the race.
It's supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Pretty much.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area.
What's wrong, Toby?
It seemed like a routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery.
Fat Princess? That game I haven't heard in a long time.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
I played it before, a long time ago. I haven't played it in a long time. I do have my PS3 here. I think it's on PS3, not PS4.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Alright, that's everything.
Move out.
Alright, now now I have Ashley as part of my squad. She's a soldier, so she's proficient in all weapons. Let's see. Okay, he's best with a pistol. Let's keep him there. And then, yeah, she should have... Yeah, okay, good. We're good. PS Now. Yeah, actually, I have the subscription. I just never activated it. I have like a card, like a gift card, for 3 months. But I've never activated the PS Now because I haven't really had a interest in doing it. But maybe when I do if I do a stream like involving older games, then maybe. Or because I was thinking one of my ideas that I had is to do a PS3 stream, just connect my PS3 to the OBS and stream PS3 games on there, including some old school Red Dead and GTA and some other games. Oops. Come on, cover. Take cover. There we go, finally. Oh shoot, took my shields already. Here, let's get Ashley up here. No, Ashley, go there. Not next to me. Ah, he hit. Your shields recharge if you give them time, so.
I'm a little busy here.
There's another one behind here. How did that shot miss? Oh, now I've overheated. And there's another one over here. Right behind there. Let's use a power. Let me see. Let's overload. So no more shields. Boom. I mean, the sniper rifle one-shot kill anyway.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say.
Yeah, I played the old SOCOM games. They're pretty good. Like the one Pro's playing right now. That's the one that I played when I was younger too.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
That game is really hard though.
Maybe hiding.
Like I understand Pro's frustrations with that game because that game can get really like janky and hard. All right, so the probe was moved, so we gotta go get it.
I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Get all this gear. I think there's another box somewhere around here, or I think that was it.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Okay, those spikes, that's how the Geth turn like regular human beings into synthetics.
Oh god, they're still
And they basically they become brainless like synthetic zombies. But they're easy to kill because they just rush you. Let's see. Watch, let's use a throw. Come on, get out of the spike. Oh, come on. It's better if I use the pistol for this. Because they're going to rush you. Oh, jeez. There we go. Nut shots. Alright. Let's get some more gear. Alright, and here's one of the little annoyances is when you have to do decryptions. Let me save first, because if I get it wrong, I want to load back in. I mean, these are easy, but once you get further in the game, once you get to the medium and the hard decryption, it gets harder because the timer for the button presses is really quick. Now you'll see. Let me show you right now what you actually have to deal with. So if you don't get it right the first time, then you can't open it again unless you use Omnigel, which is a very valuable thing that you need to keep. So I'd rather not use it. I'd rather just hack into it. So you have to press 4 buttons, and they're in different sequences. Okay, let's get that. Well, easy is it gives you plenty of time, but once it gets harder, it's like you only got a second to react. There we go. So that's easy, but once it gets to medium and hard, that you won't have that much time.
Humans, thank the Maker.
And here's some scientists, survivors.
Before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now.
But I got used to on the old games. I got used to saving before any encryption because when I fucked up, I get pissed off. So I just have to load back in and try it again because I really don't want to use any of the Omnigel.
I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
This guy is a little weird.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so
I
fast.
did not, Tyler.
1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers. Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Oh, Freddy destroyed your crates? Oh, yeah, I can believe that.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack.
RDR2 in one sitting. Are you out of your mind? That'll take what? Jeez.
We haven't seen
That'll be a 24-hour stream for sure.
Here since the attack.
I don't got that kind of energy.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime.
I could 100% it, but not in one sitting.
Groundbreaking medical advances.
That's nearly impossible. You'd have to be here at 24 hours.
Awakened the beast. Unleashed the darkness.
Okay, that guy's really creepy.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Now we're gonna ask what's wrong with him.
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
No, I don't think they wanted to die. They wanted to make it profitable, so that's why they tweaked things around. But they really need to make it profitable. They need to release more content.
No, I am not mad. I'm the only sane
Oh wow,
one left.
Taka.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
It's kind of a dick thing to say, but I'll say it.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Shut up.
What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
A little?
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time until he did something crazy and dangerous.
Alright, take care, dude.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Yeah, how easily she agreed with him. I'm like, yeah, you're right. What? You're not supposed to knock him out, but no, you're right. It's okay.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Is there any gear in here? No, just these guys. Alright, let's keep going. Let's switch back to the sniper rifle. There's Nihilus again. And that's another Turian right there.
Saren.
Saren. And if you're wondering, damn, that looks like a bad guy, that's because he is a bad guy, and we're about to find that out.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The council
Oh, thank you,
thought
Tyler.
could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Oh no. Bye, Nihilus. We will miss you.
What is that? Off in the distance.
what's it called? Saren's ship. It's more than a ship, and we're gonna find out later. It looks very impressive, though. Look at that thing. The thing is huge. That was that hand thing that reached down the Earth earlier. I mean, the planet. They probably got more Geth here to fight. Alright, some more over here. Now, William should be fine because she has very good armor. So she could probably handle that guy. I know there's some Geth over here. Somewhere here. I know he's there because they're shooting at him. Let me see if I can flank him. There he is. Yeah, he's down. Let me have them to advance. Oh, here's another door here. Let's open it up and get more gear. But let me save first. Like I said, in this game, whenever I get to a door, I'm going to have to save because I'm always worried about not messing up the override.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out.
Alright, we got more survivors.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the.
Oh yeah, if GTA 6 comes out, I would totally play it. Even if we have to restart, we're all gonna have to restart GTA 6 online.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Think of it this way: if GTA 6 comes out, you want to start fresh. You don't want all the old stuff to carry over. You want something brand new. So you want a new experience for GTA Online 6 or whatever the new iteration of GTA Online would be. Like, think about it. GTA Online right now is 8 years old. Do you really want all that old stuff to carry over into the new stuff? No, you want to do a brand new experience with brand new location, brand new stuff to do.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they did?
If it ever comes out.
We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy.
Yeah, start over. I would agree too.
I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
PS55, okay.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole.
Oh, I did this already.
Noise.
It was emitting some kind of.
So that noise that they're talking about, it's like it's you'll find that out later, but I might as well say it now. It's gonna be some sort of mind control thing that they do, and they try to indoctrinate people into thinking their way. So that's what that is.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Oh, this is where you find out their little dirty secret.
When to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major.
I doubt it, J. Luke. I don't think so. I wouldn't put my eggs on that. I wouldn't put my money on that. If it ever comes out, it's going to be long time from now because they want to make money off Expanded and Enhanced, so they're probably going to stick to GTA Online for at least another 2-3 years.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
I'll respond to that in a second, Tyler.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one.
So you saw that blue option? You actually have different options. Like, you could treat people differently. You could be the good cop or the bad cop. Like the blue one is for good cop, and the red one is for bad cop. Like you can either try to charm people into doing what you want, or you can intimidate them.
Besides, I'm not a snitch.
See, I don't have enough. See, and also it's based off points, so you need to have a certain amount of points before you can do it.
Okay, forget about it. I've got more important things to worry about.
Good luck.
See what else they got in here. Alright, another locker. Okay. So, before I continue, so for the updates that they're going to do for Red Dead and GTA, Red Dead needs it way more than GTA does. Red Dead needs a lot more content because, like I said, I love the game, I like playing the game, but every day that I log in, the only thing I really want to do is the dailies, and only because of the gold. And maybe some bounties for the same reason, because gold's the main thing that you want to accumulate in the game. Money is great, but it's like gold is the thing. So, and there's not many activities that make you gain gold, and there's not much stuff to do afterwards. You could do your trader, you could do some collectibles, you could do some bounties, but after that, wow, that stuff gets boring. So you need to do different things. And most of us have already gone through the stories, missions. We've done the Moonshiner mission stories. We've sold a ton of moonshine, a ton of trader. The game needs more content to expand, and it's been 3 years now, over 3 years since Red Dead came out. That we need more stuff to do. Like in the same time frame, GTA had much more stuff to do in the first 3 years it came out, because by that time they had I think they had a import export already. They had the crates already, and they had more stuff. So Red Dead leads them more. And GTA, don't expect much for the summer update. It's probably just going to be races. It's a couple new cars. Maybe they'll do some sort of different mission like they did with the yacht captain. But don't expect much, because I think they're going to hold out on good stuff until the Expanded and Enhanced comes out. Because that's where they're going to put all their good stuff in there. Like if a new heist comes out or more businesses come out, it's going to be on the Expanded and Enhanced. But I'm looking more forward to Red Dead and seeing what they're going to do there. Like I'm really looking forward to hopefully doing some sort of robberies. That's because the game needs you to play as an outlaw. I mean, the game is great, but you're pretty much goody two shoes throughout the whole game. You're like saving people. You're freaking doing bounties. The most criminal stuff you do is when you do the moonshine, because that's kind of illegal. But after that, you're pretty much helping people out. No, you want to rob. You want to be an outlaw. You want to be a criminal. So they need to add those train robberies, those business robberies, those bank robberies. So hopefully they do that. Let me get this done real quick. There you go. So let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I want to see what they do, but I'm not expecting anything major on the GTA side. Red Dead, I really want them to do something big because that game needs it. It really does. All right, poor Nihilus.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving.
We barely knew him.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you. I'm human.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry. I was hiding.
Honor doesn't really matter in Red Dead. That's the other thing they need to change.
My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind.
See, Saren is also a Spectre for the Council. That's why Nihilus let his guard down, because he thought he saw him as a friend and as a companion, and he was wondering why he was there. And we're gonna find out why he's actually there.
Was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform, probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. Where's that damn mothership showed up?
Yeah, but that's the only thing it does, and it's not even that big of a difference.
Everyone.
Like, especially since they fixed the animal spawns now, it's probably better to have higher honor because you get more of the hunting mission. Those are really easy. But even if you have low honor, you'll still be robbing supplies one way or the other. Either high or low honor, that mission still pops up for you.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
I Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I
So you're
sneak
slacking off.
behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
Right.
You survived because you're lazy?
Pretty much.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah.
I don't know, Tyler. They're pretty easy for me. I always find the animal right away.
I want to think about it.
Let's see.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Yeah, I mean, everything changed when they fixed the animal spawns. Alright, I think there's a crate back here. Yeah, here it is.